What's up, everybody? Got the Toy Story shirt on. Going to Hollywood Studios for a bit. Probably end the night at Magic. I do have to plan out when I'm going to go back to Animal Kingdom to go ride Dinosaur again. It's still pretty early. I want to say it's like maybe 9:30. So the park's only been open for a little bit. I was looking at the wait times before the parks opened, but they were early entry, so everything was like 5 minutes. So Magic looked pretty light. Hollywood looked light. And Animal Kingdom. But that'll change, most likely. It's probably going to be busy again. I know this whole weekend was busy, so I don't know. We'll see. But main objective, I want to do some pin trades. Want to see if I can find any of the 2026 pins, whether it's at Hollywood or if it's at Magic Kingdom later. I don't know, I've had really bad luck with the boards this time around. I mean, I've done some trades. I think most of these I think are on cast members' lanyards. I mean, like this pin so far this trip has been on a board. So we had like this one. That one's kind of cool. What else do we have here? Just a lot of the 2023s. I think like this, I don't even know if this is a real pin to be honest, but it's kind of cool. Little glittered fist from the Hulk. And I want to say that was a cast member one. I think this was on a board, I'm pretty sure. One of these. Well, this one was, I think. That one. They had Disneyland, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, gonna go pin trade, see what we can get. Ride some rides maybe, get some of my faves for food at Hollywood. Maybe some dinner someplace at Magic later. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna go to Epcot for the pin drop, and then we'll see if I stay at Epcot or not, or if I go somewhere else. Because I know Magic Kingdom closes at 4:30 tomorrow, so might be the move. You know, might be low crowds, but we'll see. We'll see. But we'll head over to the buses since the Skyliner is currently not operational. So taking the bus, unfortunately. But we'll be over to Hollywood in a little bit, and we'll start the pin hunt and hit some rides, get some food, and have a great day. But a little cooler today. It'll only be like a high of like 73. So we'll see how it is in the evening. But we'll see you at Hollywood. All right, we got some gray skies today. Not quite at Hollywood yet, but on our way. All right, made it into Hollywood. Let's go check out the pin board and just pins in general here in the dark room. All right, so the dark room had nothing. Little, I guess, experience booth had nothing on the pin boards. Took a trip down Sunset. Double check the tower wait time as well. I think I looked before and it was like 30, 40 minutes. It wasn't the worst, but I feel like there's a lot of people coming in today, so I feel like it's going to be a pretty busy day here in Hollywood. All right, 40 minutes for Tower. Might just chance it, take a trip later down here and see if it goes down in wait time. All right, we got one of the pins I'm kind of looking for was the Avengers A's in the 2023 set, so we got that on Sunset. So not a total loss of a trip down here on Sunset, so we'll continue the pin hunt. All right, so we did have some misty rain come down, so I'm hungry. It's a good breakfast here. Buffalo chicken, grilled cheese, and a little dessert, the strawberry lemon cheesecake from, of course, the ABC Commissary. All right, so we'll take a quick spoonful of the dessert. I always like to get that in because I feel like it balances out with the the sugars of this dessert and then the saltiness of the grilled cheese and the fries. So it is so I had this before and it's really good, but I feel like when I compare it to that like Windsor cookie kind of dessert they had during like the Christmas time, that was like phenomenal. This is like, it's rated out of 5. I'm a cheesecake guy, so we'll go with like a 3. All right, so obviously here's the look, the buffalo chicken, grilled cheese. Always got to show this off. Best food, and everyone talks about Ronto wraps, Woody's Lunchbox, but by far ABC Commissary buffalo chicken, grilled cheese, best item. I don't know, I want to say all of Disney World. I mean, there's some that give it a run for the money, but definitely probably the best in Hollywood Studios. All right, food's done. Was it 70 posted for Rise? Maybe I'll take a peek at the single rider line and see if it's low enough. You never know. Sometimes the single rider line takes just as long as the regular standby, so we'll go take a peek. All right, let's see. If I see people around this corner, I might be in trouble. Let's see. okay. You know what? Not that bad. I've seen sometimes where there's already people here, so we might be okay. I already got to this point of the wait for queue, so we're making pretty good progress. Only a couple minutes to get to here, so.
It's business. You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We need it on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hand.
You're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
There they are. Fire!
Prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Sound the alarm. All personnel to their stations.
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Attention, all resistance personnel. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This destroyer's about to...
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
Alright, such a short wait for the single rider line of Rise, but now made it here to Toy Story Land. Oh yeah, the drizzling kind of stopped, by the way. Blue skies starting to peek out. Alright, so Slinky and Mania both at the 65-minute wait. I think I'm gonna make my way over to Tower since it's still 40 minutes. Alright, before making my way to Tower, Joffrey's time. They don't have the Disney Cups right now, I guess they ran out. Alright, Tower's up to 50, so might hold off because the line is all the way back here by the bathrooms. So I'm gonna come back, just gonna check the pin board in the gift shop. We'll just focus on some pin trades for a little bit and see what we can get. So far, it's been kind of crappy with the boards. Alright, from the Tower gift shop, we got the 2017 Dory pin. Alright, not a fan of Star Tours, but when the gift shop, I got these two. Be good for an Animal Kingdom board that I have. Very Animal Kingdom themed. Alright, we're back up here in the front. Checked the Mickey and Minnie's pin board, but nothing good. So we'll just hit the stores in the front again. Alright, nothing on the front shops, but look how beautiful the sky is now compared to this morning. Perfect blue skies. Looking really beautiful with these palm trees here on Sunset. We'll double check though the pin boards here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Probably not, but maybe. Alright, back over here by Tower, 35 minutes. So I'm gonna hit that. Maybe we'll go catch the villain show. I have to double check the times for that, but we'll do this for 35. Alright, Villains Unfairly After next show. Starts in 10 minutes, so kind of timed that perfectly. I got a pretty close seat. What's my 4 rows back? So pretty close, but closest to this mirror.
So I need you to intervene. Help me appease them. They
it through.
Hello! Nice hat, mine's bigger. Captain Hook at your service! Thank you, one person. That Brad People can get all the attention. Why, even Smee likes him better than me. Do you? Dare you boo me too? Well, that's just because I'm so horribly misunderstood. Do you not realize what a benevolent captain like myself can offer you? Freedom, wealth, glory, and above all, never growing up. We'll get a free tattoo. Why, it's like money in the bank. Come on, join up, and I'll be frank. Unless you know you walk the plank, the choice is up to you. Classically trained. Hello. Oh, magic mirror on the wall. Always misunderstood by me, that's all.
Villains will do anything to push their way to the front.
The maid in the mirror away, have I? Why, there's no need to be frightened of me. Isn't that right, my pet? I'm merely here to propose that I am the most misunderstood of all. Haven't you ever been forgotten? Left off the list, omitted from a grand affair that the entire kingdom is attending, except you. Wasn't it my curse that brought you sleeping beauty, the kiss of true love? I suppose you could say that the happily ever after of Princess Aurora was my doing. Does anyone ever think of it like that? Tragically misunderstood. Magic mirror.
You misunderstand me most of all. The name in the mirror is mine, and mine alone.
No! Shadow. Again. Too many. Stop and scream. Show who you love. And when you do, the smoke will rise. As you choose the most villainized. Do you cheer for the spider waiting for the kill?
All right, my puppies, get ready to
Hella to kill. Or shout for the world's most famous roar.
Big Bro, give me everything you've got!
The scream, the deviant of evil.
My curse produced true love.
Maleficent, the mistress of all evil. The smoke of the mirror never lies. You have revealed the most villainized. Magic Here on the wall, who's most misunderstood of all?
You're part of Big Rule, so sing! Yo, 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 some try the level of beat, just some little level of look. There isn't the one who won't get one, but people can't get wrong. The world's most famous! I'm cunning, vengeful, and misunderstood! Yes! Is what? You! Yes!
Alright, we're over here in the area of the Indiana Jones show. I just make my rounds again through some pins, see what I could find, but such a beautiful view. That blue sky. But yeah, double check the pins, double check weights. Maybe I'll see what's going on in Toy Story Land, but I'll do the pin boards over here at Star Tours, and then the one other gift shop that's over this way as well, and then maybe Mickey and Minnie's. Oh, we found a little lizard friend. Oh, it's a quick one. Part of my rounds picked up the Fairy Tale Love Latte from Joffrey's. I might have picked up the latte at the wrong time because now there's no line outside here for Mickey and Minnie's. So it's probably like a 30-minute wait, but I have to finish this. Yeah, so this latte, I think it's like coconut flavor, I think vanilla, some sprinkles on top. Alright, so I gave a sip to this latte as I was walking over here. So you pretty much get a overpowering flavor of coconut, but not bad. If you're a big coconut fan, it's a pretty good latte. By the time I finished my coffee, the line for Mickey's got long. Everything else is pretty long. So I just might do one more lap around for pins. And it is a little bit after 3, so maybe it might be time to head over to Magic, enjoy the rest of the night there. We will see what we can find the last go around. Alright, in this gift shop here, they must have just did a refresh board. Look what was on the board. Let me see if I get that to focus. There we go. This is a chaser from that villain set from the Hidden Mickeys. It's pretty cool to see. They had a lot of Wave Bs, Wave As on there, some 2023s, so this was a cool find. Alright, let me check up in like the dark room and then go down Sunset real quick. Maybe the boards have all been refreshed and I can get some good ones before I head out. Hopefully, at least. I haven't seen any of the 2026 yet, so I'm still hopeful to at least find a couple of those before this week is over. Alright, nothing on the pin board here in the Pixar shop. Do love that window display. Alright, here's the pin I did trade for on Sunset, one of the t-shirts. Alright, no other pin finds. Just a little bit before 4 o'clock. Magic Kingdom closes at 9. So it might be time to call it quits here at Hollywood. Let's come back in a couple days, maybe tomorrow, Wednesday, something like that. We'll see. We'll see which park. But it was pretty busy today. I know Smuggler's Run is still about like 2 hours, which I think is insane. But time to go to the bus stop, head over to Magic Kingdom. Alright, so that's going to conclude the day here at Hollywood Studios. A few rides, some food, some pins, not many though. Hopefully better luck tonight at Magic Kingdom, but overall not a bad day, perfect weather. Got some sun came out, blue skies. But yeah, that being said, Pin Hunt continues, Magic Kingdom tonight, and until next time.